Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology. Where you hear all the intimate details of a first date. Sometimes our dates have a happy ending. And some other times, there's just an ending. But it's always unpredictable when two strangers meet trying to make that love connection. And now, here's our host, Chuck Woolery.
All right, thank you, Rob. Ready? Oh, thanks, everybody. Oh, nice big group. People in the back, all loaded up here today. Welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody at home. Going to get started by meeting our first guest. He recently moved here from Philadelphia. He likes to spend his free time in tanning salons. He describes himself as close to perfect, but he thinks that he'll probably never get married. Please welcome Kerry Berman. How are you? Have a seat. Let's see. Single, gonna stay single, not gonna get married, right?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it right now.
Why?
Well, you know, I'll tell you, these girls, you know, they look like they're perfect, you know, when you first see them. They look really good. Then, you know, as you start to see them, you start to find things wrong with them. I don't know.
Well, do you do that on purpose, defensively? I mean, you say, but look at that little place beside her eye.
I do that, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I do that.
It's defensive.
When I find things wrong with them, you know, because they're not good enough for me, these girls. They're really not. I have to find the perfect girl, and I'm in a search for the perfect girl. And when I do find the perfect girl, then I'll get married, and then...
Chances are you won't get married. You're right.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, we're back. Kerry's going to tell us who he selected.
I picked Pam.
You picked Pam? There she is. Okay. Now, they haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear both sides. And we're going to say hello to Pam Smith. Hi, Pam. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show. Make yourself at home back there, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Well, tell me about the date, Kerry.
I had, through the conversations and through the video that I saw and everything, I knew she liked champagne, so I brought a bottle of champagne to
Good
pick her up.
stuff, or was it just mediocre?
It was good stuff.
Good stuff.
It was good stuff. They give you a lot of money on the show to spend on your dates.
Good.
So anyway, so I brought the bottle of champagne, and I got to her apartment. Now, when I got to the apartment, you know, you get to see this little picture, you know, of, like, her face and everything. And, of course, she looks a lot better today than she did on the other video and everything. But when you see her in person, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I never saw anybody that looked this good on Love Connection.
Really?
Never did. I was shocked. I was going to go on this show just to be on TV. I didn't know I was going to get a good-looking girl, too, and get money to spend on the dinner. What else could you ask for? She was kind of staring at me, and we were staring, so we kissed in the apartment and everything.
Kissed before you even went out on
Before
your
we
date?
even left the apartment, we kissed. Yeah. In fact, I had to hold her back. She was ready to throw me down on her water bed.
Is that true?
Not true.
Ah, good. Okay, just want to get to the other side. Now, so moving on.
I felt that I should tell her that I had this wonderful apartment, which I have on the beach in Santa Monica, and that maybe she'd like to spend the weekend, and we could be on the beach, and there's a second bedroom. So I told her there was a second bedroom, and I said, you want to, you know, pack some things and spend the weekend.
This is before you ever go out to dinner?
Before we ever went out to dinner.
How long have you been at her house when you bring this up?
Half an hour.
Half an hour, 30 minutes into this relationship, and you ask her, and what did you say, Pam?
Well, since he said there was another bedroom, I went ahead and went along with it. And he told me to take me home whenever I was ready.
Want to check Pam's IQ quick, please? Come on, Pam. Really?
Uh-huh.
This guy's a perfect stranger.
Well, if the date didn't go well, he'd take me home.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, what happened next?
Yeah, I'm a classy guy. I would have taken her
Listen,
home.
I wouldn't doubt your word yet.
Well, we went in the car, and we stopped at a couple different lights, and we kissed some more at the lights. And
You did?
Yeah, we did. And then we pulled up to this club in downtown L.A., one of the real happening places. Also has a restaurant in the club, so we decided we're going to have dinner there. I had made the reservations and all, and we had a wonderful dinner, a very romantic dinner in this particular place with the plant hanging down in our faces and all. But anyway, and then we danced, and it was a beautiful, beautiful evening, very romantic evening. And then we went back to the apartment, and at that point, I showed her that the other bedroom that I had been talking about, I had invited my uncle out from Philadelphia to stay with me for the week, and that was kind of in use, so I exaggerated.
No, you lied. You didn't lie.
That's the second bedroom.
I knew that he lied when I got there and
Oh, yeah.
saw that his uncle was there, but everything was going real well anyway. So
Did it bother you at all?
Not too much because everything was just going real well.
Oh, so all the charm had worked, huh?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay, well, now what happened next?
Well, the next day,
Yes?
you know, I think everybody would say, well, the next day. The next day, we introduced, she really got to meet my uncle, and he was in town, and he didn't have plans for that night, and she spoke to her cousin, and we set them up.
Make it a family event.
Exactly. So we did my uncle and her cousin together, and we went out to a very nice dinner.
So you double dated?
We double dated. We went to a nice dinner. So anyway, so
It's kind of a ripple effect, isn't it? It's incredible.
Anyway, so Sunday morning when we woke up, Pam cooked the four of us a beautiful breakfast.
Saturday morning, Sunday, okay?
Yeah, well, it's the day
I got
started
you. I
on
got it so
Friday
far.
night.
I
You know, so now
understand.
we're up to
You're
Sunday.
Sunday
Yeah, I have to do a
waking up.
condensed version of this because we're on TV.
Thank you.
But, you know, we got rid of Pam's cousin, and we got rid of my uncle, and now we were alone again, and it was late on Sunday. We went out to a nice dinner in the marina, and then...
Well, let me ask you, know, did you spend any time with Uncle Bobby alone where you kind of talked to him? Did he give you any advice about Carrie or say anything to you about him? Watch this guy?
Yeah, there was a couple of minutes that we got to talk, and he just told me that he seemed to think that Carrie was really happy being around me and that I should stick around.
How much did you give him to say that?
What do you mean what I give him? I got him a girl for the night, her cousin.
We're innocent, folks. Honest, we are innocent. We just, you know...